And and a conversation I've had with them many times is they'll ask me, like, would you die for your country? And I've had to be very clear. It's like, what do you mean when I say die for my country? Would I die for the American flag? Would I die for the government? No. Most equivocally, no. The United States of America, like, I refuse. I will not die for anything that any foreign interest this nation has. I will not bleed for. I refuse. My blood is worth more than sin. However, if you ask me, if enemies came here and invaded the land of my brothers and sisters, it is now my biblical duty and responsibility as a man to wage war against that threat and protect my both my literal family, my community family, and my country family.
Yeah.
Like, I would fight for that. If there was a foreign threat to the people of my home, that is a war. That is something I will bleed for.
Yeah.
Like, I will bleed for that. I will die for that. But I will not die for.
Well, I think we're not going to get into it tonight.
Right. But I think that's a good example of the distinction that we make within patriotism, right? Is I'm a patriot for the American people. Right?
Yeah, no,
like
exactly.
You know?
And yeah. I think that is a good distinction, but I want to say this on behalf of I'm going to give a little pushback, and I don't want to spend too much more time on this, but I want to give a little pushback because we have troops serving around the world right now.
Yeah.
Their heart, it's not about for them, many of them. It's not about the foreign policy of whoever's in the White House. Right. It's about their neighbors. Right. It's about the other guy in the trench with him. It's about, at least this is what they have told me.
Right.
They to their core believe I'm loving my neighbor. Mm-hmm. I'm standing up for them.
Yes.
I'm standing at an outpost further away so the trouble doesn't come home.
Right. And that's their motivation.
Right.
However, what happens, I mean, dude, you listen to guys like Sean Ryan and Tim Kennedy. They are furious.
No,
because they're looking back on the war that they fought for the past 15, 20 years, and they're realizing what's happening and why they were there versus why they thought they were there. And they're saying, my life, the lives of my friends were lost. For what?
Right. No,
for selfish gain, right? And so there's a motivation for the ones who do go fight, which I think is pure.
Right.
But I think the people who used them as tools is I think is what I am very wary of.
No, and as anyone should be weary of